What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to focus in on the Tampa Bay Lightning, the season preview, line combos, D pairings, and consider this my audition tape at Fox Sports Florida, my dream job. Actually, I want to tweet that into them too. Start out up front. You got Marty St. Louis on the left, Steven Stamkos down the middle. Those two have been together, pretty much since the 2009-2010 season. Vinny and Marty play together, maybe 20 games a year. For a full game, and that's just where the team is. Stammer obviously coming off 60 goals last year, and then riding shotgun with those two will be Brett Connolly, who I think will take major steps forward in year two. I thought he definitely had a subpar rookie year. I think inconsistent ice time, inconsistent play on a team that was up and down throughout the year factored into that, and I think he'll be ready to. He'll know what it takes to compete against guys in the NHL on a night in, night out basis, and his game will be taken to the next level. And he'll do the little things that keep the well-oiled machine that is the Stamkos-St. Louis combination going. And I think he'll have between 45 and 60 points next year. You can put me on the record of saying that. And then second line, LeCavier and Purcell. LeCavier on the middle, Purcell on the right. They've had great continuity with each other since Purcell was acquired by the Lightning back in 2010. Put Ryan Malone out there. Bugsy gives you some size. Get the garbage goals. The rebounds, tip-ins, tap-ins, deflections. The seagull goals. Hang around like a seagull, and get yours. And Bugsy wanders away at 20 goals. Probably doesn't get hurt. This annual 15-game stretch getting hurt. But that's a pretty solid second line, a lot of size there, and they'll really take advantage of seeing second-tier defensemen and second-tier shutdown forwards with everyone's attention focused on the St. Louis Stammer line. Third line on the left, you got the newly acquired Benoit Pouliot, former Boston Bruin. Kind of one of the most inconsistent players in the game, but when he does score goals, they're of the highlight reel variety. The one against the Panthers last year and the one against Montreal were both beauties. And then I put Nate Thompson, another former Bruin, at center with the rookie J.T. Brown. University of Minnesota Duluth Project have done a few pieces on him, talked about him ad nauseum. He got in 6-7 games last year with Lightning, and didn't look out of place. Like 1 point in 6 games. But in terms of the two-way ability, it's not totally there at the NHL level, but I think he'll develop and be a top 6 forward down the line for the Lightning. I think Pouliot can work his way into the top 6 if he can develop consistency. But to be totally honest with you, I think the consistency ship with Benoit Pouliot has sailed. So just take him 40 years. He'll show flashes, but that's it. Then your fourth line have Tom Pyatt with Adam Hall at center and Dana Terrell on the right. Lions can give you some sandpaper, defensive acumen, and keep the other team hammered in their own zone and establish a cycle. That's what it's all about. And then on the back end, Victor Hedman and Sami Salo, newly acquired Sami Salo, two Swedish defensemen. One really just scratching the surface of what he can be, and one hanging on for one last run. Sami Salo is going to be 38 years old in the fall, and not getting any younger, but I think he'll be the perfect complement to Hedman. He's a righty shot, Hedman's a lefty, and I think this is the year Hedman takes a step forward and shows why he was the number 2 pick back in the 2009 draft. I think this is Hedman's year to prove and justify the contract Eisman gave him back in December. The 5-year extension that is going to keep him in Tampa for a while. And then second pairing, the newly acquired Matt Cowell Redux, second stint with the Lightning will definitely be better than his first. With Eric Brewer, I like the two of them. They both play, sound two-way games. I think Kyle needs to cut down on the turnovers for the team to be effective. But, I think he'll be fine. Brewer's, the old reliable, kind of jack of all trades, good at everything, great at, nothing, but is what he is. I like what game Brewer plays, and I like the stability he brings to the blue line back there. Then your third pairing, provided he's healthy, Marc-Andre Bergeron with Brian Lee, another guy who's got a lot to prove. Was a lottery pick of the Ottawa Senators back in 2005, and really hasn't been the play. Just like Benoit, same thing. Lottery picks in 2005 that haven't justified their high draft selection yet, and I think the onus is on them now to show why they're picked that high. At least Benoit's hit double digits in goals. Lee's been in and out of the lineup. Ottawa had a great team while he was up there, so we kind of, never really got a fair shot, I think. But, I think he got a fair shot. I just don't think he ran away with it. And, I think the team's inconsistency is reflected upon his play. And, I think hopefully a full season in Tampa we'll see why he was such a high pick back in that '05 draft. And then between the pipes, the newly acquired Andrews Lynn back. Heisman gave up a lot for him. It's his time to shine. And then Matthew Garon backing him up, and then Garon playing 30 games, 25, 30 games. That's what you need him for. They overused him last year because, let's face facts, Rolls ain't going to stop a beach ball. No pun intended, talking about Tampa, of course. But, I like this team. I think the Southeast Division will be one of the best in hockey, and I think they have a shot to win it. I think with stability between the pipes and on the back end that they lacked last year, they had definitely a shot to be a top 3-4 team in the East and make a playoff run. I was down there for the playoffs in 2011, and it was a great time at the Forum, and hopefully this year we'll be down there, and we'll get another matchup with them and the Bruins. Nothing like the hometown or the new town, but and hopefully the same thing. Game 7, 1-0. The hometown team takes it, but we'll see how it all shakes up. That's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ, previewing the Tampa Bay Lightning for the upcoming 2012-2013 season. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.